What's up again? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Axe here, after Kansas City. Yeah, guys, PCS has hopped into the kingdom, guys. Yes, they have. So the good thing is they seem like they caught quite a few players that seem to be relaxed. And it didn't matter if you had 40, 30, 60 million troops. They were hitting. They were hitting everybody, and they were not doing one rally at a time. They were doing multiple rallies at a time. A very, very, very good guild. They are a very aggressive guild, a very, very coordinated and organized guild. So I just happened to be online and just so happened to see some of the Kingdom chat, the Kingdom news, and saw some rallies taking place. And then I looked at the, I just happened to look at the guild chat and guild messages and realized they were in the Kingdom. It didn't state that they had moved altogether to the Kingdom. I think just a few of them came, or half of them came, or something like that, and they did not declare or post that their new kingdom is 646. Kind of kept it quiet like that, and I don't even think it showed that the players had actually moved to the kingdom. But nonetheless, they are here, and they are ripping up a lot of stuff. This is a real organized level here. I like this, guys. I really do like this. At some point, I may even join them, and just join with them and get some kills and get some learning. But right now, I'm going to be going somewhere else. We'll see that in another video shortly. But I want to keep an eye on that because I do want to be online just in case a rally pops off. But so definitely some good warring going on. I do have this video moving very fast, guys, just to cut the time down so you guys don't have to wait a very long time. So yeah, alright, so now, Fyra used to be in this guild. I'm thinking she is still in this guild is what I'm hearing. There you see her comp right there. He has 20. I think those are some of the players, though, not the actual target. I might have missed it, guys. But it is a decent amount of troops. Now, here's the deal, guys. There you see his amount of troops that he has. The target there they're at. I didn't necessarily catch that either. I do have it going fast, guys, so you just really gotta pay attention. They will be doing multiple rallies all over the kingdom. They seem to have a outrageous and an enormous amount of rally leads, and that is crazy, guys. This is a very professional, efficient, skilled guild, guys. I've watched Fyra in some of her videos in this guild. She was in this guild. They say she's still in it, but she doesn't have time to play. I don't see her name in the guild when I checked. But they post a lot of videos, especially Dragon Arena is mainly what I used to watch them post. And they would do some rallies as well. They would post videos on YouTube about rallies as well. And I would watch those as well too. But and there's the break there. I am going to try to catch some of those leaders myself there. It's going to be a crazy thing, guys. I had a screen protector. I have a glass screen protector on my phone. It's broken in a few places. Looks like this here. Looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. But this is good too. It's good to use these too because they do protect your screen, your phone screen from cracking when you drop it. So it is good. But when playing large mobile, it makes my touch sensitivity very low. And there are settings in the actual phone that you are able to adjust the sensitivity of your screen to make your screen protector a little less hindrance. But in this video, man, I was trying to push the heroes going by, and man, I couldn't push it for nothing. And I was gonna track this hero here. I was tracking this hero here, try to snag it, snipe it. And the most embarrassing thing that happened, I'll tell you, I don't know how this other person got his walk to be so timely on this other castle here. It was amazing. But you guys will see it in a minute. There's 3 minutes and 40 something seconds. 3 minutes and 40 something seconds there. And then this one is 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So one has 40 seconds longer than the other. Now it has 1 minute and 40 something seconds because I came back to it later. But I don't understand how. I thought both of them had like 3 minutes, but when I come back to the other one, it's still gonna have like 1 minute and 40 seconds left. I don't know how that happened. That's insane. I don't get that. So I'm trying to match both of them. Look at that. I'm clicking everywhere, guys. Look at this. It's like I could not get my finger to pinpoint the actual hero. 43, 36, 35. Look at this. All this clicking, man. It's just was pathetic, man. It's like I had to once this was over, I had to take that screen off of my phone, guys, because it is such a hindrance. It's a hindrance. Phone battery about to die. Phone about to die. Everything going crazy. Trying to set rally, or not a rally. Trying to do a hit, and oh my god, that was the word. That was disastrous, guys. And then mainly because the phone kept clicking everywhere. I could never click on everything. But I will get this leader here that's walking back. Now that's one of the other leaders that I showed you walking back. And as you can see, guys, it had 1 minute and something. Look at all this clicking. It's just crazy. 16 seconds left, and I'm going to get in there now and get it. And that wasn't too great either. The timing was a little bit too fast. It was crazy. Anyway. Just a little bit. Now let's get back to the rallies, guys. All right. They will be in these rallies. They will have to leave a few heroes behind that got capped, which we'll get to that when it happens. One of the things I was saying, guys, it's difficult to not have a lot of troops, because in a raid like this, or when there's a very skillful guild that comes into your kingdom and a lot of your members are relaxed because there's nobody in the kingdom currently to zero you or rally you, you can get real relaxed. There I am plugging up my phone. What players tend to do is when they're in a kingdom for about a couple of weeks or 3 weeks or something like that, they get real relaxed, and other guilds know that players have been in that kingdom, or when guilds have been in kingdoms uncontested and they don't have any competition, nobody to rally them, and so certain guilds pop up and they do these raids like this, whether it's one guild or many. Now PCS could have easily broke off into 2 guilds and start rallying multiple players, but they didn't even do that. They have so many rally leads, and they caught the kingdom off guard that it didn't really matter. So yeah, they was able to catch a lot of people off guard, guys. A lot of people were not aware, and you get comfortable, you get relaxed like that. You get in monster hunting gear, you get in research gear, you get in speed gear, and you just get so comfortable and complacent that you don't think anybody's going to come to the kingdom and rally you because you're used to not being rallied. Well, the kingdom got a surprise today. PCS came over and just started destroying stuff. There you can see the burn right there. So they're rallying multiple councils at the same time. It would have been nice to be in a guild at this time that could field rallies and help, zero some of these targets that they find. Doubtless they're using bots, of course, to see which castles in the kingdom are unshielded and stuff like that. So there's the battle reports. There's, if you look at some of the gears. Look at all those kills. That's light. That's nice. IGG has a way with animation, man, I tell you. Make these little characters dance and do all these moves. I thought they might try this guy here, QLABCD. I thought they might try him. I really did. And at this point, I was going to start a new video at this point so that they could so I can see him rally him. He has 239 million troops, a ton of T4 guys, and a whole lot of T2 infantry. So nobody's gonna be going in there with a range front, right? But that is a lot of troops, guys. 239 million, a nice portion of T5, a substantial amount of T4, and a ridiculous amount of T2, even though he has a lot of T2 left. They may end up rallying this guy. I'm no longer in that kingdom, but they may end up rallying that guy later on because he has so many infantry T2. So they could easily go maybe infantry or I would say a cavalry or something. But just to, they could probably go something like, if they wanted to just start messing with his, let's say he was lowest on cavalry and range. So they may end up rallying him. I don't know. They used a lot of bunnies, so a lot of bunnies to escape. So they probably won't get back into doing a lot of rallies until tomorrow. Of course, they're saving a lot of targets and stuff like that right now. It's another castle with a lot of troops, 60 plus million. So that's what I mean by some guys will say, what's the perfect, or what is a safe amount of troops to be offline for a decent amount of time? Some say 30, 40, 50, 60. But I don't really agree with that, because this guy decided to shield after they zeroed him. That's real cute. That's how it happens, right? But what is a sufficient amount of troops to avoid being zeroed while you're away from the game when you're offline? And that's difficult to say, because in this particular, it's just one guild, guys. This is just one guild, PCS, guys. One guild, doing all these rallies, just multiple rallies, and it probably went on for a couple of hours. And I ceased recording, and they were still rallying, guys. They still were going. They at that point, by the end, most players had already lost their bunnies. They didn't have any Hugh Hops to escape radical rascals. They didn't have any of those left. So it reached a point where they were just simply sacrificing their leaders because they have a lot of people that are more than likely going to burn the castle. So here they go here. This guy here, this Owls guy, OWLS, he don't want no problems, guys. He don't want no problems. Big as he is, online. Watch it. Look at this guy. He's online. But he don't want any problems. There we go. We got multiple rallies going on over here. It's like 2 or 3 rallies going on. Just a lot of rally leads, guys. I just don't understand how a guild can have so many major players. And every castle, every rally league has an opportunity to get action. And the crazy part is, I don't even know if PCS, I don't even know if they have any real maxed accounts. I know there's a lot of Titans, but I'm talking about, I think they have maxed accounts. I've seen a lot of with Astrolite level 15, a whole lot of them with multiple Astrolite 15. There's 63 million troops right there, and he's down to 56 now. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Let me go back to my statement. Most have, I think what they don't have is Emperor accounts. There you see that guy ported away. He decided not to take the rally. But so PCS may not have any Emperor accounts, but they do have, I'm thinking, some maxed accounts. But I don't know if they have maxed accounts, because I think they do, guys. I just might be tripping. I'm sorry. I think they have maxed accounts, because I saw so many of their players gear with tempered with 15. So I'm thinking they have a whole lot of players that are probably maxed. I wasn't really looking particularly to check that. Now, there you see that player there. He got another rally on him. He has 60 something million troops. So that's what I mean by, you guys say you can have 60 million troops. If you have 60 million troops and you have a strong war guild, a strong guild that is capable of reinforcing you when you're offline and you are in gear. And I was just talking to, who was it? I was talking to, I think it was Sneaky Taco. I was talking to just last night, or it might have been early this morning, but I was talking to him when we was talking about players not being rallied. He was telling me how he hadn't been rallied, and he has 30 million, 40 million troops. Great gear. You know, he has very tightened gear, and nobody rallies him. But when you get a guild like this who comes into your kingdom and you're offline, then you are going to get rallied. Absolutely. What is going to save this Equinox Flower guy, or whoever he is? What's going to save this guy is, I think we just saw there a maxed account, guys. I think is what we just saw. 56 is what he had left after 63. There you see 800k reinforcement, and then on this one, 1 million reinforcements. So in a case like this, he has a lot of troops. He has a good comp. Even though he is really down heavy on his range now. He's lost a lot of range right now. So he could get 0 if his guild mates were not reinforcing him. But since his guild mates are reinforcing him, that made it all the much more harder for him to be 0. So he basically is safe because they're doing so little damage because of his guild mates that are properly reinforcing him. So as you can see right there, he's captured a leader and is in there. And as I wrote in the guild chat, it will be hard with reinforcements to zero this guy now. They can do it. It can still be done. They can wear him down. They can set double rallies if they wanted to, if it meant that much to them. But they're probably not worried about it at all. They're just gonna keep the party going. But yeah, this guy here, look at, he's smiling, sends a little smiley face. When you're online, you get a potential to, you have a opportunity or potential to counter the person rallying you if you're skilled enough to trap like that. But if you're not skillful enough, then you got a problem. Now, we all agree, most castles are going to be able to take a few rallies if they're 2.2 billion and up. They're going to be able to take a rally or two. But most players don't want to lose troops. Most players don't want to just sit there and take rallies. Some players don't know how to counter. So it's crazy. There's a max account right there for you guys. It's not max as far as the astrolites, but the gear was maxed out and the astrolites were nice. I didn't peep this castle stars because they was too fast. But that's a max tempered. That's a maxed astrolite account right there, and it's beautiful. So that they're an amazing guild, guys. I have to give them all the credit. You know, they're definitely gonna. This guy here, this Billy, he's gonna get 0. This one person down here, this FEA person that keeps attacking the Buys castle, the YF9 guild castle. This guy keeps trying to wake him up or something like that. You know, guys, I've never been in a kingdom where there was a rally party going on, like 10, 20 rallies going on at one time. 50 rallies going on at one time. It only takes for a person out of gear, it only takes probably about, if you got, say, 40, 50, 60 million troops, it only takes about 5 to 10 rallies for them to actually zero you. I mean, I had 500, I had 5,200,000 might, and it took 26 to 28 rallies, and they got into my T4 range. And at the same time, I was still losing infantry and cavalry because of the mechanics of the war in general. Oh, I had to pause for a message, guys. I thought I had paused and I was still recording. That's business, man. That's business. That's business. That's business. On Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I thought I was still. I thought I paused, guys. So there you have it. You guys got to see me a little bit of business. Somebody was asking for a cheaper price on an item, and I said it's going to be the listed price. I mean, I do it too. I'll see somebody selling something, and I'll try to get it for much lower. But when I see something that I know I must have, I'm not going to waste time trying to offer that person anything less than what they are asking. So, so like I'm saying, guys, it's a great guild. I did some spending today, guys. I spent like $20 today. $25, I think, is what I spent. And because I was in the Tycoon challenge, let's get out of there, guys. Hold on. I was in the Tycoon challenge, and I'll show you guys what I got here just a second here. I bought this here, guys. Not that there, not that. I think I deleted it. I was very disappointed. But I got this here. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I didn't pay attention. So I was in the Tycoon Challenge, which is right here. Actually, deliberate challenge. And the prizes that you can get is right here. So you get this here. Now you guys know this is my favorite castle leader skin. I want this one right here. I'm gonna get this one. So I went ahead and I think I had got, like, it says you can get, see how you get 0 of 10. I got 3 of 10 with what I had, and I said, okay, well, I can get, if I get these packs. But I didn't pay attention that you will randomly get one of the items below. And so I said I get an opportunity to get some more medals or some more of these I don't know what they call them, guys. But I was hoping to get some more of those leader skins. So I went in there and got some of the dazzling stars, as they call them. Right here, I went in here and got some of those. Now I had it on 10 times, of course. So I went in there and got some. And I had like 60 of those chests. Went and opened them up. And I didn't get any of those leader skin points off. Whatever. It's like I got all of the other stuff. All of that. I got all of these boxes here is what I got. I ended up getting all of these happy hour things. I said they scammed me. 60 boxes, I didn't get not one portrait. I said, man, not one. Out of all those chests, 60 chests, I didn't get anything, and I was pissed about that. Alright, guys, so as you see, I have moved to a kingdom. I'm ranked number 1. It cost me 90 scrolls. I currently have, how many scrolls do I have left now in my bag? I have a total of, I think I got like 90 left. I have 94 migration scrolls. Now, I do have quite a bit of these. I didn't touch that one. I do have quite a bit of the guild quests, which I forget how many coins you can get out of 4,000. I don't think it's that many. But what I'm going to do in the guild that I'm in now, what I just plan on doing is trying to learn what I can learn while I'm here, as long as I can. I'm going to try to learn what I can learn. And because they say they migrate every 2 weeks or so. I'm not sure of the exact numbers, but I got a few migrations, and I'll do it. Just try to learn as much as I can while I'm here, and then move to the next guild. And hopefully I can be in here for a couple of months. Is my thing. It shouldn't take too long to try to learn some rallying skills. So far, we have not done any rallies. We started one rally I migrated when they set one rally and then it was canceled because the council shielded. So I was like, shucks, I messed that up. but but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. So wish me luck, guys. I'm on a learning tour here, trying to learn some stuff, and that's my whole focus and my purpose now. And so that's what it is. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. More than likely it'll be a warring video, a rallying video, while I can watch these guys get busy. I did some astrolite updating today, but unfortunately I didn't get any of the ones that I did. I did probably like 10 different things, and I did them all at 1%, 2%, something like that, and I didn't get any. So much for that. I have not been spending. Like I said, I spent on those there because I didn't actually read like I should have. So I'm not really spending anything on the game, and I'm really glad I haven't, because I've been, you got everyday normal monthly bills that you pay, and I definitely don't have it to be any money to be playing on this game. But IGG can come out with a pack that you're like, hey, I need to get that. Like some of the packs I've made videos about, where they're like too good to resist. So I may grab them, but other than that, just the normal normal substantial enormous amount of spending that I used to do, that I've been doing. I'm not going to be doing that. That's enough of that type of stuff, man. It's just too costly. And then you when I put so much funds in the game, I'm not one of those players who miss it, or who do not miss it, should I say. If I spend $3,000 a month on this game, trust me, there are things, daily necessities or monthly bills and things like that, that I am going to be missing. I'm going to be missing that money. I know some players who can spend 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 in a month on large mobile and hardly notice that money is gone. They won't miss it at all because they have so much funds. There are people who may have several $100,000 in the bank, or maybe they just got a nice credit card that they can use and pay the money back over time. I am working on this here. This is not hard to get, guys. If I wanted mana troop level 4 for that 8% troop power, I could have already gotten it. I haven't been pushing it that hard, but those last packs that I purchased that had a ton of that stuff in it, you guys remember that video? If that pack came out, I would probably go ahead and get it. And it was about, I can't remember what it cost, guys. It was like $49 a pack, and it was like $200 something. If it came out, I would get it because of everything you can get out of it, So that's what I want to share with you guys. I'm out of here. Have a good weekend. Today is Saturday. All right, that's what it is. Saturday. I'm out, guys. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Hope you guys are doing okay. Thanks for tuning in, and wish me luck. I'm out.